of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. That's not just a tribute to Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Warriors, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Williams is out there with Young, and it's Vucevic in at the center. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And midway through the season, some players going above and beyond. And Steve, is that contract year boost a myth, or is it a real thing?
Hey, Kevin, it is a real thing. You see guys more focused. You see guys that's usually not on time. On that contract year, you see guys on their best behavior, and you see some of their best play on the court overall.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Now McCollum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lillard. Vucevic with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Williams dishes to Young. Outside, Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now. A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And so Levine nails both of them. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. McCollum against Levine. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. McCollum outside. Levine against Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Lillard.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Satoransky. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Count it.
It's hard to get all the way to the rim in this league. The floater is a shot Satoransky is developing.
Lillard scanning the floor. The pass to McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Levine following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And Levine, here we go. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Vucevic. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Vucevic the pass to Levine. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Pass to Pop. Now Lillard. That one goes. Count it.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Levine with it. Lillard picks him up. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. And he gets it back. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. He hits both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Portland, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And for the Trailblazers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Yeah, everything's clicking right now, but what I'm curious to see, how will they handle adversity when it arises?
Now, here's Covington. No points in the game yet for him. Levine against McCollum. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Lillard against Satoransky. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Satoransky against Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Trailblazers third.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Lillard against Satoransky. Lillard attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 8 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Chicago trailing here. Satoransky the pass to Levine. Now here's Satoransky. A miss that time, would have put him up. Powell inside, guarded by Levine. Count the basket.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Bulls trail by 4. Satoransky looking around. Passes to Levine. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. 4-point game. Takes the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And it's McCollum off the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Norman Powell. Now here's McCollum. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Clock is at 3. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anthony, second shot opportunity. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. White looking around. Shoots over Lillard, and it's sent back by Lillard. Lobs it up for Anthony.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Markkanen kicks to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 9 to the inside. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. It's Brown with the drive to the middle. Markkanen, and Anthony sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Pass to Valentine.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And here's Anthony for 3. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Denzel Valentine. For Portland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 13. The pass to White. Back to Brown.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's McCollum with the drive. Missed inside. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now Lillard, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range, and he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 15.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's White, following the score by Damian Lillard. Markkanen down low. Anthony on him. And that one, good.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
And here is Anthony. Last game he had 12. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Here's Cantor. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Harry Giles is checked in for Lillard. And it's Derek Jones in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Bulls trail by 13. White the pass to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Jones is running. And a wide open look for McCollum. Cantor, the pass to Giles. Over Valentine. Here's Cantor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. White against McCollum. White, good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cantor kicks to Giles. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. The Bulls shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Down low, Tice passes to Brown. The feed to Markkanen. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Portland with the ball. Portland leading by 13. Anthony finds Cantor. Out to Anthony. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team. We should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got C.J. McCollum. Giles is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Here's McCollum. 13-point lead. Pass to Carmelo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
That's good from Anthony. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now, here's Markkanen, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. White finds Brown. No good from outside. Portland leading by 15. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Bulls have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Levine dishes to Brown. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. Here's Giles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Portland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Nurkic checked in for Anthony. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Daniel Tice. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Williams, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to McCollum. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bulls trail by 17. Now Satoransky. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Here's McCollum. He has 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Robert Covington's checked in for Giants. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Now, here's Covington. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of a big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Satoransky finds LaVine. LaVine double team. Young with no one around. And again, Chicago, no good. LaVine against Powell. The shot's good. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bulls trail by 21. Outside, LaVine. And the pass to Satoransky. Here's Williams. Nurkic with the block.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Satoransky kicks to LaVine. He feeds it to Vucevic. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Satoransky against McCollum. Clock at 6. He kicks to Jones. Here's Powell. McCollum trying to get open.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Nobody near Williams. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 21. Here's Powell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defensive work there by Young. And Chicago shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. High arcing shot. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for McCollum. And so he hits both.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Vucevic. Portland no good that time either. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 19. The Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark, 4 of 9 all told. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. 8 feet away. Jump shot is good. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bulls trail by 21. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Count that one. Levine's got 7 points.
That's off contact, really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Inside, Covington. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Young at the elbow. Shoots over Covington. And Young with the basket on the assist by Williams. Young's got his second bucket of the night. Lillard with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Hollis Jefferson finds Powell. There's Nurkic. Vucevic defending. Right side, Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. Cantor checked in for the Trailblazers. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And both free throws good for Williams. Portland leading by 15. Lillard outside. Covington dishes to Lillard. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. White against Lillard. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Lillard. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Chicago has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Round down low, covered by Hollis Jefferson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Feeds it to Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to White. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Vucevic with the block. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Powell. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Cantor. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Cantor's hands inside. And why not? That part of his game is very refined.
Now here's Valentine. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 34 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. And Portland making a change here. Giles is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. So he gets them both. .122 left now here in the second. White the pass to Tice. Back to White. Fires the 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 20. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 59 seconds left in the first half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Valentine passes to Tice. Excellent D from Cantor. It's stolen by Tice. It's blocked. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Round kicks to White. Knocked loose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
The feed now to Markkanen. Over Giles. And it's off the back rim. No good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 19 points, and he doesn't get talked about that much, but Yusuf Nurkic, big part of what this team does. Kenny, just how much does a guy like Nurkic impact the game?
Well, he's a traditional center who gives you what you need. Nurkic, check this out. He can get points without any touches on him.
Not only that, Kenny, he's a terrific rebounder who can carry the load for the team. Look, when Nurkic is involved, he can change the game.
So is there some true center respect in play here?
No, of course not.
Sounded like there was.
Just doing my job, Ernie.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And for Portland, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young is out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Satoransky, and it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Here's Covington after the Bulls pick up 2. Lillard, right side. Here's Nurkic. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And here is Satoransky. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. For Portland, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Lillard with it, now defended by Levine. And the dunk by Covington.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
So it's Chicago now. The Blazers getting the bucket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Oh, that was nice. Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Not quite played here in the second half. To the wing right side for 3. They get it back. Young. And Covington sends it back. It's McCollum on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Kick out to Levine. Shoots over Powell. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. High post, Nurkic. Vucevic on him, and finished off by Nurkic.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Satoransky. Portland making their last shot. Williams finds Levine. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Powell. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Down low, here's McCollum. And the layup is good. McCollum's got 13.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Bulls have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. 12 points for him.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
McCollum outside. Passes it to Nurkic. Vucevic with the block. Outside, Levine. And it's in there.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Lillard outside. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Outside, Jones. Back to Lillard from the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lillard's got 26.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
For the Trailblazers, Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Harry Giles subbed in for Robert Covington. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Thaddeus Young, and it's White in for Satoransky. Now here's Vucevic. He's got 17. Here's Levine. Count it. Good. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Giles. Levine against McCollum. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot will not fall. And it's Chicago the other way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The kick out to Williams. But they get it back. Tice passes to Williams. Offline with his three.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Bucket is good. Giles has got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. White against Lillard. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Lillard throws it down.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Now Levine. He's got 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Cantor. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And it's blocked. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yep, they're already been written off by a lot of people this season. I'm not ready to give up on them quite yet, but they better show me something soon.
They double team McCollum. Clock at 4. Jones, no luck. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Lillard comes with the double team. Levine wide open, sinks the triple. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
McCollum outside, over Levine. Portland again missing. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And it's Portland with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Fifth on the list, Damian Lillard.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Portland. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Harry Giles. Hollis Jefferson comes in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Vucevic. Denzel Valentine comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Levine. And so Jones nails both of them. The Bulls shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. White down low. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 15 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Jones. Here's Simons. Anthony with it, defended by Tice. Here's Simons. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Tice. Now White, covered by Anthony. Tipped away. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
White, good. White's got 6.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. Man, no hesitation.
Here's Simons. White covering. A nice shot by Simons.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here are the Bulls now. Portland making their last shot. And here are the Trailblazers now. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Markkanen. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's White missing. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here are the Bulls now. Passes it to White. Markkanen in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's stolen by Brown. Powell with the steal. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. White covering. Shot clock at 5. Powell finds Anthony. Over Markkanen. Anthony's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside, White. to the middle. Now the pass to Valentine. Drains it from beyond the arc. Valentine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Trailblazers just dominating this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Little out there with Collins. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Aminu misses. The Trailblazers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Little. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here's Valentine. Stolen by Collins. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brown the pass to Aminu. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Takes a 3. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And Chicago shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Markkanen. Over Little. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Oh, man. He hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Passes it to Hollis-Jefferson. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Temple, guarded by Powell. Offensive rebound. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Temple. Little with the rebound. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Green leading the charge. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. Foul. That's good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Temple. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Simons. Here's Collins. Up and in on the layup. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Temple kicks to Valentine. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Pass to Markkanen. Over Giles. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
An elite part of marketing skill set. Those refined, repeatable shot mechanics.
Simons, the pass to Powell. It's stolen by Green. There's the pass to Temple. Fires from deep. Collins grabs the miss. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here are the Bulls now. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Valentine. Inside, Markkanen, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul.
If Markkanen can do this, play a little bully ball from time to time, watch out.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Simons, the pass to Giles. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Well, Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Temple kicks to Valentine. And again, no good by Chicago. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Temple. Passes to Valentine. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Out to the right wing. And it's Amino in the corner. And that one is off. Collins with some nice D. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one drops. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of five-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Good on both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. And Tice throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Simons. To the inside. It's stolen by Aminu. And here comes the break. Here's Green. Softly drops in the floater. Green's got his first points in this one.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Simons. To the middle. It's stolen by Tice.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Pass to Temple. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Here's Temple. The pass to Valentine. Inside, here's Tice. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tice has got 4 points this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
McCollum outside, fires the three. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
McCollum's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Here's Temple. Dishes to Valentine. Green, the pass to Valentine. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Simons. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Simons, the pass to John.
Oh, wow! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Aminu. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. And Valentine now top of the key. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's rebounded by Tice. And the Bulls with possession. Valentine with it. He's picked up by Collins. Valentine kicks to Green. Pass to Aminu. Misses the baby hook. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.